All right, everybody, welcome. So, on this one of the Mantel, we're going to talk about intimacy. Mm. So, what is intimacy? How do you define it? How does she define it? Or they, or whatever. Your significant other. Um, what, why aren't you, or ways to become intimate? And, yeah, so we'll just get the ball rolling and just go. So, what is intimacy? Um, Closeness between people in a personal relationship. Yep, that's it. That's kind of what the old Google search came up with. So, there's like four different types of intimacy. You have emotional, physical, mental, spiritual. So, spiritual, that can be, going to church together, supporting each other, nurturing each other as far as like spiritually. It kind of blends in with others, so we're not going to really touch that one. But the mental intimacy would be um, challenging them, like sitting down, having a intelligent conversation with them about whatever. It could be politics or life goals or pretty much anything. Whatever gets your minds working and in tune with each other. So, if your life goal is to retire at 55, 60, whatever, and live on a farm, just enough to sustain you and your family, right? Well, you can do research, you can, talk, you can do this. Well, I want to live in the city and this. Well, now that changes everything. So having a mental game with each other and supporting each other, that will build intimacy mentally. Physically, duh. Let's, yep, that. Physical intimacy, the touch, the feel, we all need it. We're not robots. We're not a wall. Well, some, maybe a few of us, but we need that touch, that feel, that warmth from another, whoever it may be. Um, but that also goes into emotional. So supporting each other emotionally when you're sad. Something happens in your life, a death. You're there to support them emotionally. Something good happens, like graduation for a kid or something like that, a niece, a nephew, whatever, their sister, their brother, being there emotionally to support them, good or bad, like to be their rock, right? We've all heard the the analogies. So being there, not just being there, but being there. There is a difference. Wow, I said there a lot. Um, how do you view it? Most men are fixers. So I have problem. We fix. Fridge don't worky worky. I make it worky worky. Bang head till work. That's how most men are. Some men are not like that. Some men do need that um, other direction. you know, some some men have to be hit upside the head with a brick to realize, oh, you want touchy time. Okay. So you have to, you have to know what you want before you can go to step two. Okay. You also need to know what she wants. So But some men, their idea of foreplay is brace yourself. That's not, well, you know, granted, sometimes that is fun. Um, so, how do you display intimacy? Do you bring her flowers and candy every Friday when you come home from work? Every Friday? Is that really anything spontaneous? Is that anything, or is that just a response that you thought worked one time, so you keep doing it over and over? Well, now it's a learned thing, it's expected, it's a standard. Don't bring flowers one Friday. Watch what happens. Mm-hmm. So that is an intimacy. Just because you're doing it doesn't make it an intimate thing. Um, Another thing of some men, do you drink 4 beers and then, hey, baby, stick your hand down there? That's not being intimate. That's being a slob. That's laziness. You're lucky that you still have a hand. Um, yeah, don't do that. That's not being intimate. That's being lazy. Stop it right now. Um, how does your partner view intimacy? Does she need cuddles? Does she want to talk like an adult because she's been taking care of the kids all day and is like just smoked and wants to talk like an adult to an adult, not it'll be okay. Here, let me touch your butt. But there you go. No, she wants to talk to an adult like an adult. So, you know, move on, right? Um, does she? This is one that I used to get like a lot. Does she want to snuggle as soon as you get home before you've even taken your boots off? Maybe. Does she wait till you're trying to decompress, watch a football game, or pick your sport, TV show, whatever, and that's when she wants to have a conversation? Right? You're trying to decompress and ooh, frog gras. Yeah. Um, does she wait until you're falling asleep? You know, it's like 10:30 at night. You gotta get up at 6, and you just want to go to bed. And can we talk? You know you've gotten that one. So maybe talking beforehand. Yeah, find out what she wants before that happens. Because the bedroom's meant for two things. Talking ain't one of them. No. Reasons why you're not intimate, or reason, I guess excuses would be a better number there. So, some men, as we get older, we do have issues, right? Some of that is low testosterone, some of it is having higher levels of other things. Foods nowadays are jacked with so much stuff that is not natural. Well, it's natural, but not in the numbers that it is. So some men are adversely affected by that. So, maybe checking your diet, going to the doctor and getting your levels checked to see, do I need something to change my diet? like a supplement or something like that? Do I need to just change my diet? Do I need to just exercise? Sometimes exercise is not going to make you better. You know, believe it or not, women, because I know there's a few of you that watch, men look at ourselves in the mirror and go, where'd it go? So, that is an issue for us as well. So, going out and getting those things checked from time to time, getting your levels checked, maybe um, other reasons, stress. Stress can cause your everything to go haywire. Stress is like a short circuit in the system. Like, it will mess up everything. What causes stress? Well, not being intimate. So figure out what's going on, but you got to communicate. So going into that, how do you become intimate or become more intimate with someone? Talk, talk, talk to each other. It starts there. And I'm not talking, hey, how was your day, babe? Good. Yep. Work sucked. Yep. New guy got fired. Yep. All right, see you later. That's not what I mean. Like, talk about, how was your day? How are you feeling? Is there anything I can do for you? Just talk to them, okay? Um, so tell them what you want. If if you're a dude and you want them to rub your butt and tell you you're pretty, tell her that. I want you to rub my butt and tell me I'm pretty. If you want him to take a shower with you and take 15 minutes to take your clothes off, tell him that. Anyway, so be specific. Don't beat around the bush and say, well, it'd be nice if you told me I was pretty. No. If you want to be intimate, you have to be specific. Otherwise, you're just beating around the bush and you're not getting anywhere. You're just wasting time. Um, read. Yeah, read. There's all kinds of books about intimacy and how to be intimate. Love languages. Great stuff there. You can find out a lot about yourself and your partner and each other. Okay? Love languages is an awesome thing to look into. And if I get in trouble for using sorry, not sorry, but it's great stuff. So, find out what, are you a toucher? Do you crave physical touch? Do you crave gifts? Do you crave verbal? You'll find out real quick. You may think it's one, like you may think you want something pretty and new, but really you want your butt rubbed. Look into it. My love language is cheesecake. You give me cheesecake, I'll do just about anything. Um, be spontaneous. That's another big one. If you're spontaneous and hey, let's go to a movie, but did you start dinner? No, let's go. Let's go to dinner. I know this day and age where things cost so much, it's tough, but it's a well worth investment to have a solid, intimate relationship with your significant other. So don't just go out there and be like, I'll have popcorn and water. Oh, you want to share a popcorn with me? You want to share some gummy bears with me? Like, make it special. Don't just half-ass it. If you do that, you're just cheating yourselves. So be spontaneous. Go to dinner. Go to movies. Just get in the vehicle and drive. It's fall. Go look at the leaves turning colors. Something, right? Go out deer hunting, right? Go out in the woods and walk around. See if you see. Well, if it's your property and you know there ain't gonna be anybody there, go to a park, something like that. But go spend time together, talk, learn each other, and then when you go home, rub her feet, rub his feet, rub his butt, rub her butt, rub each other, love each other. All right, gang, that's enough. I love you guys. Hit the like button, subscribe. Keep looking at the videos. I'm going to do a Q&A, so if you have any questions, things you want me to talk about or want me to elaborate on, throw them in the comments. Let me know. Shoot me a message somehow, some way. But love you guys. Peace out.